Hey guys, I don't normally do any kind of recordings or just comments on what's going on in this place, but I gotta say something over what happened in Virginia over the weekend. First off, I'm not a religious guy. I don't really pray, but my heart goes out to the parents of Heather, and I'm sorry that I'm crying. I don't know why this is affecting me so much. I live in Arlington, Texas, not even close to Virginia. I never protested. I'm a son of a mixed family. Never had racism really brought to my life or dealt with that stuff, but I don't know, people just need to wake up, man, because if you can't treat your neighbor correctly, how are you supposed to treat anything correctly? Like, if you can't love someone who you don't even know, but is just different from you, like, how can you even love yourself? How can you love your neighbor? How can you even love this planet? Like, I'm not trying to correlate what happened over the weekend to global warming and stuff, but I mean, if you don't care for the lives of your fellow human beings, especially someone that you don't really know, and you feel in your heart that it's right to want to kill and eradicate someone who's just different from you, like not even a threat to you, just plain just different from you, we're not gonna last. Like, if you can't learn to care for your own species, for your own people, you won't care about this place. You won't care about when wrong is done to someone else that you don't even know. And that's why I had to make this video. Like, I don't like commenting on things, but I don't even like to cry. Like, I don't like to get emotional or sad or down, but like, just after watching what happened over and over and over again, it's 2017, man. This shouldn't happen anymore. It's too old. Like, we've been on this earth for more than 2,000 years. And human beings are too smart and too amazing, and just life is too precious of a gift to still have all this anger and hate over something that's just different from you. And a woman died just for doing what she had a right to do, which was to disagree publicly with what a group is pushing. And I'm specifically talking about these this anyone who believes in Nazi principles. Like, that whole campaign was to eradicate anyone who was different from what that group thought was right. There is no scientific basis. There is no logic behind it. They just felt that this group was wrong, or they were not the correct group to be in power, or whoever was. It's just over stupidness, just straight up stupidity. And it led to genocide and death and hundreds of thousands of people dying. And then you have fucking KKK, and it's like it's 2017. We should not be killing each other over race. Like, I can even understand economic hardships. I can understand disease. I can understand famine. I can make sense of war as far as like why it's being done. Not that it's right, but just killing someone over that they are different from you. Like that's wrong. That's just straight wrong. And then like I already made comments on the president about how I feel about him, but like the fact that that is like the easiest thing to disown, to disavow, to anything. That is so easy for you to say that this group of people are retards, or just filth because they killed someone, injured a bunch of other people, and it's like that's what they went there to do. Like, why would you go to a protest with weapons and not expect violence, not encourage violence? If you go somewhere with weapons in a large group, being angry, being aggressive, you encourage violence, you encourage death. And it's 2017. Like, there's so much other stuff that needs to be fixed that affect the entire globe, our entire species, but like you can't even say that white supremacy or supremacy of any race and Nazism, or I'm not even sure if that's the right word, but doing the practices of Nazis, if you cannot say that is wrong, I mean that's a 60-second response. That's not even like something that you have to critically think like, okay, how do I phrase this? That's wrong. And our bitch ass president like doesn't even have the backbone to say anything. And me personally, like, it took me 2 days to get on a video to say how I felt about this. And I'm just a regular old citizen. I'm not anybody in power. I'm not somebody who has connections. I'm just simply stating that this is wrong. And like I said, I'm in Texas. Like, I'm in Arlington. I have no friends in Virginia. I have no family in Virginia. I have nothing to do with that city and what happened other than I'm a fucking human being. And another human being was killed and almost, 30 plus people were injured because of a group of human beings that hates everyone else. Like, they're not even using logic to explain their premise. They just hate people who are different. And, like, honestly, if you hate people who are different, then, like, get the fuck out of here. Or, like, I don't know where you would belong because, I mean, you wouldn't even fit in Germany anymore. If you're, like, a Nazi and you wanted to, like, push, white rights, like, you don't even fit in Germany anymore. You don't even fit where it started because this world is changing and you're just, like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. And I've seen racism in my life, but it's just, if we don't learn to love, we're not going to survive. And I personally like human beings. And honestly, if we all die, life is going to continue. Even if this planet is destroyed by us, a new form of life will continue. And we won't be here anymore, and the galaxy will not be missed. God will not. I mean, I don't even know about God, but just imagine a God who makes life and then sees that life kill itself. Like, I wouldn't feel sorry. Because I gave you the opportunity to live. I gave you free will. I gave you an earth that has every single thing that you'd ever need to survive. All you have to do is grow with each other. And I'm still, like, shaking. And I'm still at work, so hopefully I don't get in trouble for this. But I just had to say something. Because, like, what I saw in that video, it just made me really worried. And that we're going backwards in this place. And like I said, I haven't experienced racism, but, like, I mean, I work at a place where so many immigrants work. And I'm worried for some of my friends. Like, I mean, I don't really worry about myself because, I've never been around racism. But, I mean, after today, it's like, I am sometimes worried that I will be targeted just because I have an afro. Like, and that's such a stupid thought to have in this country, in this time. But I mean, I have friends who are Muslim, I have friends who are black, I have friends who are white, I have friends from every part of the world, and some of them I'm worried about. And, like, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. Like, I just hope this place gets better. And I know people are trying to change, and I know that, you know, there are people who care, and like again, my heart goes out to the families and people who just took any kind of loss this weekend, and especially the parents have had their end. My heart really goes out to you. And I mean, I've had my mom call me in the middle of some, you know, protest going on downtown in Dallas, begging me not to go because she doesn't want to see me arrested or killed because of what others may do. Like that. That's just crazy. And I still have never been in a protest, but I'm just imagining if I went to a rally and my mom called and I couldn't answer because I got killed because of some asshole who was just angry. I don't understand. And my heart goes out to y'all. But yeah, I gotta get back to work.